It's the National Football League on EA. And we'll see the Steelers' electric quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Steelers and the Dolphins. Next on Madden Football.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store. It's going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw hundreds of yards one week, and then that's the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw again, McLaughlin. His throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, that's the second time in this opening drive alone that he's dropped a pass. We know that that can't continue, but they got to determine what it's about. Is he just super amped for the game and maybe he'll settle in, or is his focus just not there?
Pass taken in. Harrisburg tied in. It's a big play there for Miami, and even 40 yards.
We've been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And quick throw here, that's complete. And given 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well in time there. And now 4th down.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, he'll run to the challenge.
Well, when they began that opening drive, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball and Matt Charles to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-zip right now.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before the touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. last week's ball game for Robinson. Well into the triple digits, and they'll take that every time out.
What I loved was just how decisive he was running the football. Coaches like guys that go north and south. They don't like the east-west guys, the juking and the jiving. 1 foot in the ground and cut.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line right down there. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So Miami coming out for their second drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailing?
Since you took me to the medical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get the 5-5, maybe it's not redeeming themselves. But last year, they were moving to 3-6. If that's the case, it's going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off-play action. McLaughlin. Try to complete there. Rodgers. No gain, and it's 2nd down. You look at the Steeler defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the one catch or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops. Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 3rd down and 1. Looking to throw.
Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. This defense for the Steelers, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
When you look at this defense,
they currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
This is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's when he can really hurt you.
they need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
A good scheme and an early win for this pass rush. They got back there before he could work through his entire progression and ended that play early.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this one's going to be touchdown right at about the 35-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McLaughlin.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
In motion right goes Allen. And he's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Here's 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. McLaughlin.
Behind his man, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They're going to look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And this is going to be a quarterback draw.
Fighting through the tackle at the 30.
And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. The Steelers at 6 and 2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, on display in that victory.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this 1st quarter. 2nd down is Jones.
He was able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll set up to throw.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And right now these guys are shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them playing the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. Now a play fake here on first down. Rodgers brings it in. And they get him down back before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Small. And a pretty good burst there as he gets across midfield and down to the 46. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
He's taken down inside the 30. 17 more yards on that as they keep the drive rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Small. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackle through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Small. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to 15. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get 10 there on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. McLaughlin. He's passed it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll try to roll this one in. And a deep out here they march there is only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll try again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. This pass is going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it in. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
Offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Back to throw. Throwing for Smith on the outside. It's caught. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. 2nd down and 3. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Back to throw here. The kill here, it's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He was unable to shake free loss of a yard.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
They'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And they'll go now on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will now get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The Steelers send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you're going to get some damage in the NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the bootleg, McLaughlin.
A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away. And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Gonna give it to Battle. The Dolphins' 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know what happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yards, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now this is Battle.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. McLaughlin. He's got his big tight end there. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Here's Battle. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with the catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incomplete there, I think they're going back to that way. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Russell. Touchdown! Great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Dolphins are able to widen their advantage. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL, and I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need him right now because as they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together where she ends up, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He's got him incomplete, and he will have the Steelers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. He's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Powering his way forward. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just over 4 ticks to go in this first half. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. And he's getting his man in stride, complete. He's on here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. That's a nice job of hitting just a couple of throws at third down.
Throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They run the carry. Small. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here.
That is going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a yard, and it runs up 4th.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. McLaughlin.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Escapes the center. In the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They'll start by running the option away. Fights loose. But he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
He'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th. Following a conversion here on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Miami set to take over.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Miami's were a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And he finds the tight end, Rodgers. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw out play action.
Man on the right side, it's Rodgers. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
As expected, he's gotten to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Second down, and this one incomplete as well.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back, but how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy? And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll look to throw. And middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation, very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
In motion left goes Smith.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for first. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. He's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
3rd and 3.
On third down. This is just going to be sure here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his quarterback there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
From the 41, here's second down and 5. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Motion left, Smith. Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field. I don't think he got there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now a handoff up the middle. Battle. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 6 yards and they do convert on 3rd. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better.
And the Steelers pressure too much here. He's going down.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert.
And he's got the first down. Yards before being taken down at midfield. The drive will continue. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what he said to the defensive line. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down.
Complete to Rodgers. They have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
A shot in the tackle makes room. And down inside the 14 he goes. Back-to-back nice gains reminds the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Well, you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep them from getting a first down as well. That time they weren't up to the task. It's first and goal.
End zone on first down, but it lays up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one. And he's in. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead out to 11. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd and 2. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Well, a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's complete to Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve. Games they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And another one thrown incomplete. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for the strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. On 2nd down now. Battle. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they run on first down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win, needed one desperately.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is